So this is briefly looking at the filters that we've got in Kamar. Typical thing you'd want to do is go to printing and export a particular group of students. So you always come to this reasonably familiar filter screen where, for example, you can filter, say, just junior students, and you could also say foreign fee payers as well, and the other types of regular students, exchange students. I won't do that. Um, and then you can do filters based on other things. You could filter a small group, a individual student. So say I wanted to look at a few people called Andrew Anderson. So Ben Anderson would be one I want, and also Ryan Bamforth, and it would pull out these couple of students. Um, Alternatively, I can filter by tutor groups, and I can filter by option subjects. Say I wanted to filter SMK tab in this particular one. I can say all of 13 Mac that are in SMK's class, and I'll clear that. A useful one quite often is to filter by group. So my Dragon Boat in 2011, say I want to export all of their contact details. I'd click on that and it would bring all of those up, or you can look at all the other groups as well and find a particular person in there. Again, I'll clear that. So say I just want to filter junior students. I've got the preview clicked up here. One thing I am going to do is to say, oh, this is a regular filter that I'm going to be doing. So I'll give it a name. I'll say this is the junior students, and then that will be available in this list over here next time I come in to do a filter. It's particularly helpful if you've got a really complex filter that you're using. See if that actually works, shall we? Hit find, coffee cup, records main to sort. We'll have a quick look at this, and then I'll look at one last relatively complex one. Yeah, that worked. Going back to printing and export, and as we can see, I've got down here junior students is now available, and that brings up the filter that I had before. What I will also do, clear that and clear that. What I will also do is look at this personal one over here. Now this has got the same fields that are available in the export window that are available to export. And here you can filter on things like, for example, gender, and say gender is M, click the plus, brings up all gender equals M. And you can also filter on useful things like leaving dates, say leaving date between whatever and whatever. Of course, if you were to do that, you would also want to make sure you had also got a filter on left here. And what other useful ones are in here? Ethnicity sometimes can be useful. Yeah, root through and find whatever you want. So say I have filtered on gender equals M in year 9, and I'm going to go with attending. So this is and this applies to the different tabs. So students who are in year 9 and are male. That's all the male students in year 9. And then I can choose the fields that I would like to export. Their address, whatever, and maybe their subjects might be useful, or their tutor group. Export that, and we're away.